The Himalayas, often referred to as the abode of snow, are one of the most fascinating and mysterious mountain ranges in the world. Spanning across 5 countries, India, Nepal, Bhutan, China, and Pakistan, this majestic range is not just a geographical marvel but also a spiritual and cultural treasure trove. Rich in myths, legends, and untold secrets, the Himalayas continue to intrigue adventurers, scientists, and spiritual seekers alike. In this essay, we delve into the mysteries of the Himalayas, exploring its spiritual significance, enigmatic locations, and natural wonders. Yojak Chinh Introduction to the Himalayas. The Himalayas are the world's highest mountain range, extending over 2,400 kilometers and hosting the planet's tallest peak, Mount Everest, 8,848.86 meters. Beyond their sheer physical grandeur, these mountains hold immense cultural and spiritual importance. Revered in Hinduism, Buddhism, and Jainism, the Himalayas are often considered a divine realm, home to gods, saints, and ancient sages. Yojak Chinh. The spiritual significance of the Himalayas. 1. A sacred sanctuary. In Hindu mythology, the Himalayas are described as the abode of Lord Shiva, the destroyer in the Hindu trinity. Mount Kailash, in particular, is considered his eternal home, where he meditates in divine bliss. Similarly, Buddhists view the Himalayas as sacred, with many monasteries and stupas scattered across the range. The mountains are also considered a spiritual haven for yogis and ascetics seeking enlightenment. Though the 4 Dhans. The Himalayas are home to the 4 sacred pilgrimage sites in Hinduism: Badrinath, Kedarnath, Gangotri, and Yamunotri. These sites are believed to cleanse devotees of their sins and bring them closer to liberation. Theme: the mystical sages and hidden yogis. The remote caves and valleys of the Himalayas are said to house mystical sages and advanced yogis who have renounced worldly life to pursue higher knowledge. Stories of their miraculous powers and spiritual wisdom are part of local lore. Yojak Chinh. Mysteries of the Himalayas. 1. The enigma of Mount Kailash. Mount Kailash, considered one of the most sacred peaks, remains an unsolved mystery. No one has ever successfully climbed this mountain, as it is believed to be protected by divine forces. Its unique pyramid-like structure has led some to speculate that it might be an ancient man-made structure or a source of cosmic energy. Though Shangri-La, the hidden paradise. Shangri-La, often referred to as the hidden paradise, is a mythical kingdom believed to be tucked away in the Himalayas. Described as a utopia where peace, prosperity, and longevity prevail, it has fascinated explorers and spiritual seekers for centuries. While many claim to have seen glimpses of this mystical land, its exact location remains a mystery. Theme: the Yeti, the abominable snowman. The Yeti, or abominable snowman, is a legendary creature said to roam the icy peaks of the Himalayas. Descriptions of the Yeti vary, but it is generally depicted as a large, ape-like being covered in fur. Although several expeditions have searched for evidence of its existence, only footprints and anecdotal accounts have been found, leaving the creature shrouded in mystery. 4. The skeleton lake of Roopkund. Roopkund, a high-altitude glacial lake in Uttarakhand, is famously known as Skeleton Lake. Discovered to contain the remains of hundreds of humans, this lake has puzzled scientists and historians for decades. Recent studies suggest these skeletons date back to the 9th century and may belong to a group of travelers who perished in a severe hailstorm. 5. The source of the Ganges. The Ganges River, revered as the Mother Ganga, originates from the Gangotri Glacier in the Himalayas. According to Hindu mythology, the river descended from heaven to cleanse the earth of its sins. The journey of this sacred river from the glacier to the plains is considered both a natural and spiritual marvel. Yojak Chinh. Geological mysteries of the Himalayas. The Himalayas were formed around 50 million years ago when the Indian tectonic plate collided with the Eurasian plate. This ongoing tectonic activity means the Himalayas are still rising by a few millimeters each year. However, this also makes the region highly susceptible to earthquakes and geological changes. 8. Glaciers and climate change. The Himalayas are home to thousands of glaciers, which serve as a lifeline for millions of people by supplying water to major rivers. However, the rapid melting of these glaciers due to climate change poses a significant threat to the environment and human life. Though earthquake zones. The Himalayas lie in a highly active seismic zone. The frequent occurrence of earthquakes in the region is a constant reminder of the immense geological forces at play beneath these towering peaks. Yojak Chinh. Flora and fauna of the Himalayas. The biodiversity of the Himalayas is both astonishing and unique. Rare species such as the snow leopard, red panda, and Himalayan monal, a colorful bird, call these mountains home. The region is also rich in medicinal plants, many of which are used in traditional Ayurvedic medicine. The interplay of diverse ecosystems within the Himalayas contributes to its mysterious charm. Yojak Chinh. Legends and folklore. The Himalayas are steeped in legends and folklore. Local communities tell tales of guardian spirits, enchanted lakes, and vanishing paths. These stories, passed down through generations, add to the mystical allure of the mountains. 8. The Valley of Flowers. The Valley of Flowers in Uttarakhand is said to be enchanted, with locals believing it is protected by divine beings. The valley blooms with a stunning variety of flowers during the monsoon season, creating a surreal landscape that feels otherworldly. Though, the miracle monasteries. Monasteries like Tawang in Arunachal Pradesh and Hemis in Ladakh are not just centers of Buddhist learning but also repositories of ancient manuscripts and mystical secrets. Some believe these monasteries hold clues to the mysteries of the universe. Yojak Chinh. Conclusion. The Himalayas are much more than a mountain range, they are a symbol of spiritual ascension, natural grandeur, and timeless mystery. From the enigmatic Mount Kailash to the mythical Shangri-La, from the sacred Ganges to the elusive Yeti, the Himalayas continue to captivate the imagination of humanity. While science has uncovered some aspects of this majestic range, much of its allure lies in the unknown, making it a perennial source of wonder and inspiration.